Hi guys, and welcome back as we're here in the deep roads. We just got betrayed by Love-Rennie, and we're gonna try finding a way out. Okay. Come on. Really? Whatever. We won anyway. Okay. On we go. Where are we going? There, brother.
Bloody.
Okay, we'll come back to you here, Varric. We who have forgotten remembered. We claw at the rock until our fingers bleed. We cry out for justice, but we're unheard. Our children weep in hunger, and so we feast upon the gods. Here we wait in eons of silence. We few, we profane. Found scrawled on a wall in the Lost Ravine tag by explorer Fermata Helmi 510 Exalted Unknown Arthur.
Flames, what were those things?
No gifts over here? Oh, morgues. She's been doing that for quite a while. Today? It's driving me crazy. There's absolutely nothing out there that she's barking at, to be honest.
this.
Enough.
Hello.
You have proven your mettle. I would not see these creatures harmed without need.
You're the first one here that hasn't simply attacked us.
They will not assault you further, not without my permission.
What are these things? They seem like rock wraiths, but...
They hunger. The profane have lingered in this place for ages, beyond memory, feeding on the magic stones until the need is all they know.
Delirium? That's what sustains them.
I am not as they are. I am a visitor.
You're a demon feeding on their hunger. I can sense it.
I would not see my feast end. I sense your desire. You seek to leave this place, but you will need my aid to do so.
Could be a way out of here. I don't know.
What are our options?
Why do we need your aid to leave?
There is another door that leads into the paths far above us. That is what you seek. It has been sealed, however, and cannot be opened without a key. I know where the key is. Do as I ask, and I shall tell you.
So what do you think?
We're not dealing with a demon.
Most unwise.
Not really. Adeline. I'll be damned. Demonic possession. Why do demons seek to possess the living? History claims they are malevolent spirits, the first children of the Maker, angry at their creator for turning from them and jealous of the creations he considered superior. They stare across the veil at the living and do not understand what they see, yet they know they crave it. They desire life. They pull the living across the veil when they sleep and prey on their psyche with nightmares. Whenever they can, they cross the veil into our world to possess it outright. We know that any demon will seek to possess a mage, and upon doing so will create an abomination. Most of the world does not know, however, that the length of the abomination depends entirely on the power of the demon that possesses the mage. This is true, in fact, of all possessed creatures. One demon is not the same as any other. Demons can, for instance, be classified. Enchanter Brim's categorization of demons into the portion of the psyche they are primarily prey upon held since the Tower Age. According to Braham, the weakest and the most common of demons are those of rage. They are the least intelligent and most prone to violent outbursts against anything living. They expand their energies quickly. The most powerful of them exhibits greater strength than and occasionally the ability to generate fire. Next are the demons of hunger. In a living host, they become cannibals and vampires, and within the dead, they feed upon the living. Theirs are the powers of draining, both life force and of mana. The next are the demons of sloth, the first on Braham's scale that are capable of true intelligence. It is true form. This demon is known as a shade, a thing which is nearly in distance and invisible, for such is the sloth's nature. It hides and stalks unaware, and when confronted it sows fatigue and empathy. Demons of desire are amongst the most powerful, and are the ones most likely to seek out the living and actively trick them into a deal. These demons will explode anything that can be coveted, wealth, power, lust, and they will always end up getting far more than they give. A desired demon's provenance is that of illusion and mind control. The strongest of all demons are those of pride. These are the most feared creatures to loose upon the world. Masters of magic and in possession of vast intelligence, they are true schemers. It is they who seek most strongly to possess mages and will bring other demons across the veil in numbers to achieve their own ends. Although what might be has never been discovered, a greater pride demon brought across the veil would threaten the entire world. From the Maker's First Children by Barnard, Senior Enchanter of Oswick. A 12 Blessed. Come on.
You do get results, don't you?
I try. If my buttons would work. Come on. There we go.
I will show you!
More. We'll save for a moment.
What is this place?
This is the vault. The dwarves would have brought there.
Brought there. An angry man.
That can't be good.
No. Do you mind working? Come on. Just like that. You guys concentrate on everybody else. Come on. Before he gets up. Before he gets up. There we go. Woo-hoo. Boy, that was far easy. I've been having some really easy battles lately.
The
It's
rock
weird.
wraiths are supposed to be dwarven legends. They're not even supposed to be real.
Looked pretty real to me.
I suppose it doesn't matter. Look at what it was guarding.
Let's see if there's something that can help us get out of here.
Yeah. So anyway, pretty easy lately. I even have been up-leveling, or well, increasing the difficulty as per plan, just because I knew it was going to get to a point where I've known this game for so much, but even for streaming, if it's too easy, it's sometimes a little boring. Oh, excuse me. I almost hiccuped. But anyway, I'll probably have to throw it up on a higher level after this video again. But anyway, here we go with Rock Rave. 20 years in the Legion of the Dead, I've seen spiders larger than Bronto, brood mothers lounging in perquests surrounded by a... Give me one moment, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know why they barked so silly, but anyway. Let's see. Brood mothers lounging in perquesting surrounded by their corrupted children and unnamed things while flesh turned against itself. But worse by far was an old mine shaft down from Hederain Tig. We chased an emissary down there to the tunnel's dead end in rubble. It was a vicious fight. He picked my men off until only 4 of us were left. When it seemed like we were finally fulfill our oaths, our fight woke something long dormant. What I thought was rubble gathered beneath my feet. Taking a terrible form, a beast of stone surrounded the shattered skeleton of a man, a rock wraith. Blah, 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 blah. The spirit of a dwarf so foul the stone itself rejected him. One swing of the boulder hand crushed the emissary, and then it turned its eyeless skulls towards us. We fled back up the tunnel, its heavy footsteps thundering at our backs. When we reached the tag, we finally turned, knowing that out in the open we had no cover and couldn't hope to outrun the wraith. But when it came to the exit, it struck the trestles holding up the ceiling of the shaft, closing itself in forever. Perhaps in the end it felt remorseful. Perhaps it was one lost soul recognizing another. From the Journal of Amron, Legion of the Dead. Come on. We're clear on that one. That too, huh? Oh, we got one. I did not see that. Come on. Okay.
Key. The kind that opens doors, I hope.
Vasadine. In ancient days, before the Darkspawn, when dwarven cities wounded through the roots of all earth, House Vasadine single-handedly kept the empire supplied with lyrium. One day, the mining family shut the door of their tag. They spoke not to their noble patrons, nor their king, and not even a visiting paragon. Days passed in silence before the doors to the Vaseline tag opened. Anxious partners discovered it empty. Not a soul remained. No bodies, no signs of what had happened. House Vaseline only left a staff of strange metal behind. It looked like lyrium and chilled one's heart like a remembered sorrow. The king sealed the staff inside the tie, and no dwarf ever ventured there again, as recounted by Shaper Marta.
Let's collect the best pieces we can carry out of here and then
Okay.
go.
Excuse me, guys. Goodness. Actually, is there more? Again, what's that? I don't know.
I'd say this is our way back.
How long to get back?
If we're unlucky, maybe a week.
And if we're lucky?
We stumble over Bartran's corpse on the way.
This part of the deep roads looks familiar.
We're back where we started. And in only 5 days. Not bad, eh?
Think we could take a break? I feel wrong.
Let's make camp if you're sick.
I'll wager it was those deep mushrooms we found.
No. It's...
Carver!
Oh, Maker, no.
It's the Blight, isn't it? Just like that Templar, Wesley. I'll be just as dead. Just as gone.
There must be some other way.
I'm not going to make it. Not to the surface. Not anywhere. It's getting worse.
There isn't anything we can do. Not down here.
You'll do it. Won't you, sis?
How can I kill my own brother?
Because he's asking you to. It's just you now. Take care of Mother.
So that just happened.
Home, sweet home. Finally. Oh, I wonder if Bartran came back to the city. You think I'd be that lucky?
Revenge isn't exactly the most pressing thing on my mind right now.
I know. I'm sorry about what happened to your brother. I should have seen Bartran's betrayal coming. I'll find that maggot if it's the last thing I do. I imagine you'll be heading home to, tell the family.
I don't have much choice.
You'll be a wealthy woman, Hawk. It wasn't all for nothing.
But it feels like for nothing.
Oh, my baby. You made it home. Carver isn't with you.
No.
Is he coming back?
I'm sorry, Mother.
So the champion was responsible for her brother's death?
Yes, but that's not the connection you're looking for.
Isn't it? Guilt makes for the perfect motivation. And the champion's companions? Meryl, Aveline, Isabella? That Warden Anders?
Don't remind me. I introduced them.
We thought they all came from Ferelden together, but now it makes sense. Motive and opportunity.
It's still not what you think.
Then I need to hear more.
Unless you've already decided. I can always go if you don't need me anymore.
Tell me what came next.
The treasure we found in the deep roads made us a fortune. The champion moved up in the world, literally. Bought a mansion in Hightown. Everyone knew who she was now. Even the Viscount was taking notice. I felt responsible for Carver's death. He was a good lad, and met a bad end. 3 years later, the Qunari still hadn't left. The Qunari insisted they were waiting for their ship. But some of us knew better.
The compound was not meant to be permanent. There are concerns the Qunari influence is no longer contained.
Was it ever? Kirkwall has tension enough between Templar and Mage. But these Qunari, they sit like gargoyles waiting for Maker knows what, and everyone goes mad around them. Nearly 4 years I've stood between fanatics. And now, this.
Don't keep us in suspense.
Leave us. Meredith at my throat, Orsino at my heels, and a city scared of heretical giants. Balance has held because the Qunari ask for nothing. Even the space in Lowtown was a gift to contain them. But now, the Arishok has requested you. By name. What did you do?
I got his attention a couple of times. I guess I impressed him, but that was years ago.
It makes no sense. And it doesn't matter. I just need them quiet. I remember how you helped my son. It seems you are meant to have influence above your station. Speak to the Arishok. Give him what he needs to keep the peace. Can you do that for Kirkwall, Sirrah Hawke?
I've seen hate for them, but I haven't heard anything major in years.
Zealots are bravest where their lies can't be argued, behind closed doors. Chantry leaders see Qunari beliefs as a challenge, not an attack. But the message gets muddled among casual adherents. I'm certainly not equipped to argue the fine points of faith.
Have the years been kind to Seamus?
He is his own man. But your actions tempered him somewhat. He's not so angry at the world. I thank you for that. I may not agree with him on many things, but I am proud of what he is becoming.
The Qunari usually arrive as conquerors. Odd that this has gone on so long.
Very, and I have no interest in antagonizing them. That is partially why I suffer being a messenger today. A treaty exists, and it has been honored. Although...
You have doubts?
They claim they're waiting for a second ship. But it has been 3 years. They want something else.
Sounds like you'd be better off without this headache.
They will not leave, and we don't have the resources to force the issue. At least, not in a way that would leave the city intact. If they had come to conquer, I suspect they would have done so.
Any idea what I can expect?
None. Honestly, I don't think I've heard 2 direct words from the Arishok. Other than his rather deliberate phrasing of begone. If you think his asking me to notify you of this is strange, well, you would be right.
I'm always willing to assist.
Well, that is an attitude this city has lacked for a long time. Appease the Arishok. Take his demand and let him return to dormancy. As awkward as this has been, it is better than the alternative. Maker. What a mess.
Alright, so we have quite a few new things here. Oh. Oh. Is that a glitch, or is that the way it's supposed to look? I think it's a glitch, to be honest.
Seamus, wasn't it? The Viscount's boy?
You're here rather often, Sirrah Hawk. A good influence, I think. Even by not taking sides, you helped start something. I still accept no blame for defending Kunari. And I don't miss the kinship of the people who oppose what I believe.
The Arishok asked for me. I think they're a headache, but so are many people.
And you've already treated them with more grace than most. Mere existence should not be an offense, no matter how they challenge the Chantry. Not when some of their ideas are so compelling. Another time, when things are better.
Are they ever better? We're gonna be coming back here.
Ow.
Yeah, okay. Later, but I know there's some things here. Well, I thought there was.
I have...
Blah 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 is all I hear. Is blah blah. Alright guys, so I believe
How much longer do I have?
what we're gonna do here next is we're gonna level up some of our people here that we don't normally take. Morgs. Are you serious? I don't really need that, but fine. Alright, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.